One thing I can say about Žižek's philosophy is that, much like Hegel's own philosophy, I think his work is both at the same time impossible and necessary, or maybe even better, impossible and impossible to avoid. Because it's all the time through what I would call a dialectical serpent. He's all the time doing dialectical reversals in such a way that you can never know for sure how and when it will be performed. So it lacks the most basic criteria as to how and when it will be performed, and it gives Žižek the ultimate authority to do so. And we are at the mercy of his arbitrary will, because we don't know the criteria behind it, because it's a dialectical method. It's complex, intricate, it's paradoxical, it comes and goes, it is full of unexpected turns. It's like Hegel's phenomenology, which is a kind of a history, but it jumps here and there, completely inconsistent in some sense. So you can never know for sure. Sometimes Žižek tells us something of great importance, but which is at the same time very commonsensical and even a platitude. For example, when he said with great importance that Trump's tariffs is just a way to renegotiate a restructuring of politics. And it's very basic. A very basic thing to tell. At the same time, he makes jokes about historicists, about transcendental philosophers, which is quite an interesting philosophy on its own, very much dominant throughout the years, the last decades. So he's all the time brutally oscillating, and you can never know for sure. He's basically repeating his joke about wisdoms. He oftentimes tells us that wisdom is something that can justify both things at the same time. You state X, and with the proper pathos, it becomes a profound wisdom. But if you say Y with the same pathos, it also provides a sensation, a sense of depth, and they are both misleading. And I think Žižek also falls into the same trap with his philosophy and his appearances as a public intellectual. I really do think.